Okay, so let's go ahead and drill a hole for that. This is a little bigger, not a little bigger, bigger than what I want, but it'll work. And I also want to make sure I don't drill into my new mat. Let me go find my little piece of wood. Oh, there it is. I guess this darn thing is going dull on me. But that's all right. Slow as she goes. Interesting. There she blows. All right. I'll probably go off camera to clean up this mess, vacuum it up really quick. Like, normally I like to do this kind of stuff outside, but, you know, since we're doing everything for the camera, a little different. So let me shut down, clean up, and we'll come right back. So hopefully this hole is not too big. All right, you know, it's slightly, but we'll hold it in place with hot glue. And unfortunately, see if we can let us hot glue her down. That ain't going too well. So I don't know how this new mat is gonna do with hot glue dripping on it. Hopefully be able to just take it right off. I'll be very upset if I cannot. The wonders and joys of hot glue and the pains in the ass of hot glue. And then we'll put the cover on, screw the cover on. And that's pretty much a done deal, guys. We'll find the cover later. All right, let's supplement our hot glue, shall we? I hope the darn thing fits around this. All right, that's all she wrote. Someday I'll clean this table up. I need to. I'm getting to the point where I can't find stuff now. So we are in. All right, I found the screws. There we go. Yeah, so that looks like it'll be big enough to go all the way around. So we'll screw that down later. Not worried about doing it right this second. Alright, so the hot glue did drip on here and it comes off. Okay, so that's a good thing. That's a good thing. So I want to put some hot glue down in here. And again, I really have no idea how well this is going to hold up. Alright, I think we'll call it a done deal for now with this part. Let me do a little wire security here. Make sure this wire doesn't get yanked. That's it right there. Big old glop of glue. Alright, we'll just let this sit. Come back and continue on in a little bit. Alright, so like always, I leave my mic on and it dies. And I'm now doing this without a mic. I know we have some heavy breathing happening, and I apologize for that. And I try my best to figure out how to get the mic level set right, and I'll figure it out one of these days. Now I need to figure out where my drill is so we can drill the holes in this sucker. Use a little tiny drill bit for this, and then we'll put the cover on. We'll mount it permanently. Oh, there's my drill bit right there on the floor next to me. So again, I hope the sound is good. I do speak loudly. Hopefully my voice will carry. I'm sure we will not have the breathing. All I'm doing is putting the drill bit on. Alright, I probably should take it off so I don't drill all the way through and poke some, but just be smart and do it. So anyway, I figured out I need to start using the center of this so I know I'm in the camera frame. That's what the hell I got it for, and I'm not using it the right way the other day when we did the other parts for this. And then I'm like not really looking good on the camera, off a little bit. We're getting better. Like I said, I'm figure out how to run the damn the sound on my mic a little better. I mean, again, on top of all the other things that I do, I am a DJ sound and light guy also, and you figure I'll be able to run my sound better. But this is different sound, different kind. All right, let's do this. I'm going to anchor that one screw in, because you know what happens if you go and try to drill the second hole, right? You're going to move it, and then that hole won't align anymore. So do your first hole, put a screw in, then the rest should align very nicely, very easily, I hope. I am not tightening them down all the way yet. I'm going to wait till I get all 4 corners done. And once we get all 4 screws in, then we'll crank it down. I am going to experiment with other speakers and try to find some louder ones. These are, I think these are 8 ohm, 5 watts, which means it should be loud. I think the speakers aren't quite what they should be. I believe the sound card will operate with 4 or 8 ohms. I'm not sure. But I'm not 100% disappointed with the sound. I wish it was a little louder, but again, I can live with it. All right, there she is, looking as pretty as it can be. Let's put her back together again. You have got to be kidding me, right? That's interesting. So the whole entire thing came off. It has 2 pins of slide on it. That kind of disappoints me, but should be fine. But the whole thing came out. You know, so I'm going to take that off, slide it back on. Oh, it's kind of disappointing, especially when you pay for that to be this way, you know. All right, it went back on okay. It did fine. But again, it's still disappointing. You pay for a product to function a certain way, and you want it to function a certain way. So yeah, you know, I don't know. Should I even be showing this? This is so simple, but why not? Shows everybody the kind of silly things that happen in customizing, custom building, and DIY. Again, I'm just going to tighten it down enough, and I'm not going to crank it down until I got all 4. I like to backspin and then forward right spin, just to make sure it goes in the proper way. Backspin and then turn it to the right, tighten to the right, loosen to the left. All right, guys, we do need to take it apart one more time so we can put it on the side of one of the bars, drill holes through, put screws through, put the cover back on to permanently mount it. All right, we got our on-off switch. We're going to plug her back in. So again, we have blue for our hot power, positive, black for our negative. This will power motor, eyes, and mouth. And we have our sensor where we can detach it right here, which will go to the chest. It's going to activate when we turn it on. All right, should be a way shorter part 7 or 8. I don't know what part we're on. Part 7, I think, and part 8 will be the final put together and my final thoughts on my first 8-part series for my brand new channel, The Monster Maker.